Hi, my name is Tulabi and I'm a high school senior. After watching so many college reaction videos, I decided I wanted to make my own this year. So I applied to 13 schools. I would not recommend, it was not fun. The schools I applied to were Alabama, Stetson, Notre Dame, Northwestern, Vanderbilt, Duke, MIT, Cornell, Dartmouth, Columbia, Yale, Harvard, and Stanford. I wrote a ton of essays. When I first recorded these, I had every intent of making a video, and then I saw them, and I was like, I hope to God these never see the light of day. They were so bad. I screamed. A couple of them were tough to watch. Like, I look back and I'm like, it's like a thank God that's not me, but it was me. So like I'm watching that, I'm like, I was like, all right, let's get this over with. I want to go eat, grab my denial, and run. So I'm gonna go ahead and preface this by saying I did not record all of my decisions. I recorded my IB decisions and my Stanford decision. I had planned on recording a few more, but I'll explain why I didn't later on in the video. So my safety schools were Stetson and Alabama. Those were the first two I heard back from, and I got into both. So I was super excited about that. After that, I heard back from MIT, and I was planning on filming that one, but I was at the beach with my friends, so I just didn't. I did not get into MIT. And so at first I was like, wow, that's kind of sad. And then I just told myself it's because I didn't take physics, and they highly recommend you take physics. Not like I expected to get in either way. So I tricked myself into not being sad about MIT. I was sad. That was the first rejection. That one hurt. The next two schools that I heard back from were Notre Dame and Northwestern, and I got into both. I did not end up filming those. The next two schools were Duke and Vanderbilt, and I'm gonna group them together because I actually received likely letters from both of them. So I was planning on filming my reactions, and then I opened an email that I thought was just like a normal email, and then I like screamed a little bit because I was like, wow. So next up is Ivy Day. I actually did record these, thank God. Turn down your volume or don't use headphones, and you'll be good. First, I opened Harvard. Yeah. I expected, hurt. Bad, not fun to watch. That one probably hurt the most because I sent them my research paper that I had worked so hard on, and they didn't care. So I didn't get to record Cornell. I totally forgot to. I was accepted. So after that, I opened Columbia. And my Columbia application, ooh, let me tell you, that was the very last application I turned in, and I sound like I am on crack cocaine in that application. Like, they were like, what do you enjoy reading in your free time? And I had no answer, so I put like some random crap, and then I put my favorite article about 100,000 cannibal ants in a nuclear bunker. Okay, so I got the number of ants wrong, but I kid you not, 1 million cannibal ants have escaped a Soviet nuclear bunker is what I wrote my Columbia essay on. Like that's what I put as what I enjoy to read in my application. Like, I would read that multiple times, which I did. The expectation for Columbia was low, and so my reaction for this one is like, the questions too.
All right, well, you could go to school in New York City.
Got a really cute angle on my face in that one. So the first thing I said was something about the questions, and I'm sure it's, I talked about cannibal ants in one of my essays. So the video cuts in right after I press like the login button, and like you don't see like a second page, and that's because it wasn't like a view your status update, blah, blah, blah. It was a black screen with a video. And so all I can assume is that if I got rejected, they wouldn't play a video with like happy music. I expected to have like some in between before a black screen and trumpet music. So next up was Dartmouth.
Oh my gosh, all right.
Okay.
Yes!
Woo! So my brother didn't have a shirt on. I don't know why. So I was like super excited to get in. Real cute scream too. Y'all see why I said that I pray that these never see the light of day, ever. Next up was Yale. Yale was my last Ivy that I recorded. All right, ready? Also really difficult to watch. I really liked Yale. And I tried really hard in that application as well. Like I said, it's difficult to watch. So when I leaned back and I was like really sad, I had not yet seen that I had been waitlisted. I haven't heard back yet. I don't expect to hear back. But I did accept my spot on the wait list. The last decision I received the next day was Stanford.
Oh my god! 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 What? Ah!
You got into Stanford?
Yay! Oh my god! 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 Oh my god!
So there's so much to say about that one. I told you, turn your volume down. At the very beginning, did a little dance. I don't know what to call it. I was like, that's not because I was like, oh, cool, maybe I'll get into Stanford. Super excited to open this. It's because I was excited to go eat pizza and I wanted to get my rejection over with, or so I thought. I did not expect to get into Stanford ever. I don't think anyone like expects that they're gonna get in, but like of all the colleges that I applied to, I would have ranked that one lowest on my chances of getting in, like for sure. And after getting rejected from Harvard and MIT and then waitlisted at Yale, I was like, my chances are 0. Also, my reaction for that one was so fast. I saw the confetti and I was like, that can only mean good things. So those were my college reactions. Just an overview of where I got in and where I didn't. I was accepted to Alabama, Stetson, Notre Dame, Northwestern, Vanderbilt, Duke, Cornell, Dartmouth, Columbia, and Stanford. I was waitlisted at Yale and rejected from Harvard and MIT. Well, before I end this, I feel like I should just say a few things overall about the college decisions process and how it affected me. I applied again to 13 schools, and I feel like that was high for the people that went to my school, but relatively standard, or maybe even low for people that make these kinds of videos. I know there are so many. I applied to 20 plus schools or 15 plus schools. I feel like 13 schools, it was a lot of writing, but I don't think it was too many or too few, for sure. The reason I applied to so many schools isn't because I wanted to see all where I could get accepted. It was because I didn't expect to have half as many acceptances as I have. Overall, I feel like I can be nothing but happy with the way the decisions went. And to any freshmen, sophomores, or juniors watching this thinking, holy cow, this application process is about to be so overwhelming. It's going to be, I don't want to lie. But once you get through it, it is all worth it, I promise. It's tough, but it's just knowing that if a school says no, that's not where you're meant to be. I wish you the best of luck. I hope that when you're on the other side of the process, it will be totally worth it for you. Like, comment, tell me what you think. Tell me where you think I should go to school. It's gonna be a difficult decision, I know. Subscribe if you want to see where I plan on going to college and more videos on my stats and college applications. Thank you so much for watching.